Everybody wants to know how to make red chili sauce. So today we're gonna record our Mexican red chili sauce that everybody really loves. This red chili sauce is so versatile, so delicious, and so easy to make. This sauce is awesome because at its base, it can be used on so many different dishes, from enchiladas to tamales to menudo and so much more. All you gotta do is start with this base and then you can tweak it in any direction, probably as many different sauces as there are chilies, and that's not even taking into account every single house is gonna maybe do it a little bit different. So whether you're in Texas, New Mexico, deep Mexico, or along the frontera, anywhere in the USA, remember my advice, what Arnie Tex always says, ain't no right way, ain't no wrong way to make chili sauce. And don't let nobody tell you you can't do it the way you like it. Maybe what your grandma taught your mom, what my grandma taught my mom, and my mom taught me, may not be exactly the same, even if they're similar. But of course, my grandma's is better than yours. Just kidding, don't get mad. Let me just cover real quickly the couple of the different chiles I have laying around. Now the package here says cascabel or guajillo. It doesn't mean they're the same thing because they're not, but it means you might get one or the other in this package, or possibly both. We also have some ancho chile, and we also have some pasilla chile. And I also have some chile de árbol down here. We use that one in our red chili sauce just to give it a little hint of heat and a little more complex flavor. All right, so in the recipe, we're gonna use 15 guajillo / cascabel chiles, a couple of ancho chiles, and probably about 4 or 5 of the chile de árbol, a whole onion, and 6 cloves of garlic. All right, friend, let's get started and make this amazing red chili sauce.
Wait a minute. If you're gonna make chili sauce, I wanna know what you're gonna do, because I taught you how to make it, so I wanna make sure that you do it right.
But I wanna do it my way.
But you still have to do it the way I showed you how. Are you tweaking it with chile ancho?
Yes.
I don't usually use chile.
I know you don't, but I like the flavor, so I'm gonna put a little difference in there.
Okay, it probably tastes good too. You want me to help you?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, you're gonna do it. Since you came into the picture. All right, so what are we doing first, Mom? We have to remove the stem, right?
Yes,
We wanna get the stem off.
Then we open it up and take out the seeds.
Okay.
I don't like to do it with the seeds in there because to me it gives it a different flavor. But
Okay.
you can leave the membranes in there. I try not to take out the veins because that's where the heart is.
You like that little bite in there?
Yeah, I like that
Okay.
little bite.
Gotcha. One thing you'll see here that the ancho chile is quite a bit darker than the guajillo chile. They do smell different too. They do taste different as well. It is kind of a tedious little process on some of these to get the seeds out. You know, if you miss one or two, it's not a big deal.
Remember, we're going to strain it so the seed will come out of it.
Exactly.
You know, that's one of the reasons, Arnie, that I don't like to use the ancho chile because it makes the sauce darker.
A little bit darker, yes, it does.
yeah.
It does look more red, super bright red, when you only use the guajillos. I like the flavor of the ancho.
Yeah.
It has a really, really good flavor. Try some ancho chili sauce or some ground up ancho chili powder on your pork ribs. Thank me later.
You missed the seeds, Arnie.
Oops. You said that it was okay.
Not too many, one maybe. You can leave some seeds on these ones. It's kind of hard to take them all out, and
Because they're small.
yeah, and it'll give them more flavor.
The idea with the chile de árbol is to get a little bit of heat in there. Just
Yes.
a little subtle heat. You just want that little heat to pass by your taste buds going like, hello, I'm here. Just passing through. Now, another cool thing about this red chili sauce is you can make big batches like we're doing today, and you can freeze it. Ziploc bags for short-term freezing, mason jars for long-term. Freeze it first, then vacuum pack it. It'll last for at least a year. Mom's gonna peel some garlic. We're gonna use 6 cloves of garlic and 1 whole onion. How long do we cook the chili pods, Mom?
About 15 minutes
That's what I thought.
after it starts boiling. A lot of people don't boil it. They put it in like that. But I like mine to be soft.
How much water should they put in the pan?
Enough water to cover the whole onions and the chilies.
You're only gonna simmer these for about 15 or 20 minutes, so there won't be a lot of evaporation. It's just gonna soften them up, get them ready for the blender.
I'm gonna put down the molcajete inside to weigh down the chilies down so they can cook faster and keep them down. It's almost just about ready, Arnie. Look.
Looks good to me.
Yeah.
What we did forget to mention earlier, we rinsed them before we actually took them to the stove. Just an FYI, that is a step you need to take. You don't want to boil them too long because If you look here, the color, you're losing some of your flavor into the water. So just 15, 20 minutes is really all you need. Now we're gonna go ahead and put them in the blender. You wanna do it, Mom, or you want me to do it?
However you want.
Can you reach?
Yes.
I'm gonna let Mom do the honors while I hold the blender, just so the blender doesn't get out of control or anything.
Well, you're not gonna start it until it's all in there.
No.
He may be married with kids and everything, but I can still tell him what to do.
We're gonna use 2 teaspoons of this just regular table salt. Instead of using regular salt, I'll usually use some OG. Personally, I like that little peppery kick in there. It's 2 teaspoons of salt, but 3 of OG, because each teaspoon also has garlic and pepper, not just salt. We always use the chili water because it has the flavor in the water. Some people say that it can have a little bit of a bitter taste. Honestly, we've never experienced that. You can use straight water. Some people use chicken stock or chicken broth. We like to use the chili water.
See how the water is darker because of the ancho chili?
Yes, it's a little bit darker. Mm-hmm. There you go. Now, while this is cooling off, let me share with you guys. I always use a whole onion, but it's usually a smaller medium onion. That onion that we used a while ago to go into the pot was a whole white onion. It was bigger than normal. And we don't want to overpower the chili sauce. We want it to taste like chili sauce. So we did take out about half of the onion that went into the pot. If you like more onion flavor, you can use that big onion. We want to taste the chili sauce. All right, now here's the other pro tip. When you want to start the blending process, go ahead and pulse it a couple of times first. You see how it doesn't automatically suck it all down? So you kind of want to break it down first. Get it to where it'll blend. There we go. Now you can go ahead and blend. All right, Mom, let's take a look at it and you tell us if you think we need a little bit more water or not.
To me, it's too thick.
Okay. We want to put in about 3 cups of water.
More or less. This should be enough, yeah.
All right, one more time on the blender. All right, let's look at it one more time, Mom.
Man, this thing is still steaming.
Yeah, it's hot. It's good.
Really picoso.
She wanted 2 more chile de árbol. Now she's thinking that it's too hot.
But it's delicious. I don't think it needs more salt.
Super tasty, and I don't think it needs salt either. And man, it tastes so good. I think we made the right decision to back out a little bit of that onion.
Yes.
And it allows the chili flavor to shine. It has that subtle onion flavor. It has the subtle garlic in there. But it's nicely balanced. The flavor is fantastic. Now, I know some cooks don't like to strain it or feel like it's not necessary. We like it strained just because it's a little bit finer. It takes out the pepper flakes and the pulp.
I know this is a long process and it's a little bit tiring when it's kind of thick, but it's worth the work because it's more smooth, it's more tasty. You don't have anything that could, like pieces of the chili or anything like that.
You didn't need my help for that?
Nope.
Oh, that's right. You taught me how to do it. All right, cool.
I think that's enough.
Let's pour it in here.
Do the honors.
Doesn't it make you like want to have a straw?
Yeah.
You know, and just like suck it up? I mean, just the aroma. The aroma makes me want to get a straw and just drink it up. Here we go.
Ooh, that looks beautiful.
So this is our red Mexican chili sauce. Folks, I hope you try it. It's really amazing. If you guys could smell the aroma right now, the bouquet coming out of this cup here, it's really, really amazing. I hope you guys try it. I hope you enjoyed this video, folks. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. When you make it, tag me and let me know what you thought about it. And I'm sure some of you out there have a little different variation. Tell us how you make it, how your mom made it, how your grandma used to make it, what rancho you come from. All right, folks, we're gonna go ahead and tap out. If you're interested in our APC WOW rub or the OG rub over on this side, you can go to pitmaster.us. If you want to up your barbecue game and really learn how to cook some amazing barbecue, go to pitmasterclass.us. Keep the smoke light, make it work, and a wow kind of day. Boom! Oh, it smells good. We went to Pecos where my mom's best friend lived, and she gave us a big old sack full of New Mexico chilies. They're
A burlap bag about this big.
They are good chiles for sure.
That's where I learned to use it. My mom did it, but I never learned with my mom.
Your mom taught you how to make enchiladas with Wolf Brand chili, right?
Yeah. I was 16, Arnie, when I got married, so what do you expect?
I've heard that story before.
My husband used to say I didn't even know how to boil an egg.
I don't know if you still know, do you?
I don't know, I haven't boiled one in years.